It has been some time since I last visited the former Six Flags America site. Due to the fact last time I was here, I was accosted by two mysterious men in a black SUV who said they were more or less watching me.
Holy crap. Am I rolling here? All right. I didn't have a camera ready for this insane interaction that I just had.
Well, I don't know who those two goons were. I don't know if they're working for Six Flags or Kevin Durant, or I don't know if they were like the county police or something. Who knows? I didn't ask questions because I was kind of in shock when they were like, "Oh, what are you doing here?" Well, here's the thing. I'm not so easily scared off. You want a piece of this vlogger? Come and get me. I'm right here. Kenny, the please stop vlogging guy, isn't scared of anybody. You guys don't control me. You cannot tell me what to do. You are not my mother. You are not God. You are not the president of the United States. And in fact, I wouldn't do anything that dude said anyway. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, please don't make fun of him. Oh no. Oh please. Oh God. Shut up. So I am right outside the park right now. Hopefully these goons get a little whiff of my scent and they come a-running. They have a police camera set up right here. Also, the grass is quite long. They need some landscaping here. This is quite pitiful. Kevin Durant would not be pleased with how this place is looking right now. We're gonna go back to the original spot where I was verbally accosted. Okay, verbally and visually, because these two guys, they looked, you know, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that because I don't want that coming out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here off to the side here. I'm just like SUV pulls up like right in front of my car, and so they roll down the window, and it's two guys. The one guy said, "Hey, we've been seeing your car around here a lot. We're just trying to understand what you're doing." And they said, "Okay, well, listen, you better move along because you know we've been keeping an eye on you, and we don't want any trouble from you." And I was like, "What? What trouble? What are you talking about?" They said, "You know, maybe just move along, and we'll just keep it at that." And they rolled up the window and they peeled off. So this spot that I was at originally, it's across the street, across the road from Six Flags. It's completely on, public property. We're on like a little highway here. We're gonna try to recreate the scenario in which this awful transaction occurred. Also, I just noticed as I was pulling in, there is a piss bottle off to the side here. So people have pulled over here and done things. Yeah, that's very clear pee, so I guess that's not like too terrible. They're drinking their fluids.
All right, okay. So
we're gonna camp out. We're the bait today. We're gonna see if anybody shows up. I also got a Batman Forever McDonald's a collaboration hat because I have the McDonald's Batman Forever cups. I mean, everybody had those back in the day, but very few people held on to them. I'm one of the few that actually held on to them, I thought. So last time, a lot of people were like, "Well, why didn't your car record the interaction?" Well, two things. The car doesn't have audio in its recordings, and it does technically do like video recording after. And a lot of people thought like I was fabricating this story and I was fibbing. They're like, that doesn't really happen. Where's the video? I forgot. I brought my my wooden reggae Jesus that I found in the abandoned church. He's my co-pilot for today. Can't really like hang him up anywhere though. I honestly think they were just some like local dudes who were just trying to like, maybe that's their piss bottle back there. If they do come back, I'm like, here's your piss, and I'll throw it in their face.
I'm on a public road, dude.
It's like the Looney Tunes frog situation, you know? He's like singing and dancing, and the owner like takes him to somebody and be like, look what he does. And then he just acts like a normal frog. That's what I feel like right now. I feel like I have a normal frog situation. There's no way. I feel like every hat that I've gotten recently, my giant bulbous freak boy head does not work with any freaking hats. Am I just accidentally buying all children's hats? Or are hats just naturally this freaking small? I feel like a freaking idiot right now. I feel like an absolute idiot. You know, originally I came here, I did it on the weekend, so it really does. I'm really beginning to think that they were just like normal dudes that don't actually work for anybody. They're probably unemployed, if I had to guess. They're probably unemployed losers, I'm afraid. But I do have to, now I have to pee. Should have brought a pee bottle. If you could have like a superpower, right? A lot of people are like, oh, flight. A lot of people say invisibility. If you say invisibility, you are 100% a pervert. You are 100% a pervert. You want to turn invisible? Okay, unless like your career is like, I want to spy, but even then that's kind of like, it's shady. You want to spy? What is my like strength level? I can probably pick up a person, but I can't like hold them for extended periods of time. And they're gonna be like flailing and like, oh my God, I'm on fire. This running type of thing, like a security camera, and you have to just be like, save this clip. And I didn't think to do that until I was like well past the 10 minutes. My co-pilot, he rides with me. They all won me over, even Brunson. I didn't like him at first. I didn't like Karl Anthony Towns. I thought he's a soft big man. Turns out, it's like a perfect little hero arc that I was given with these guys, right? Screw this. Let's get the drone in the sky. I mean, let's alert my anonymous drone pilot that skies are clear. See? I wasn't lying. Still got the Batman Forever glasses from McDonald's. This is got what's this? Two-Face, Riddler. Look at that. And of course, no wait, this is Batman. Oh, who's this? Oh, this is Robin. Nobody cares about Robin. Robin. But the Two-Face one, let me tell you, it's got the coins with the. This is some fine cupware that I only bust out for really important guests. But for some reason, I don't know why, I have all this Batman Forever stuff, including, hold on, I don't know why my mom held on to this Batman Forever poster for as long as she did, but she's moving out of the house, and she's like, you need to take this. I have way too much Batman Forever merchandise. I do not know why. I mean, I liked this movie as a kid, but it wasn't like one of my favorite movies. It was fine. Anywho, let's see what's going on inside of Six Flags America. The Shoreline Pier section of Six Flags Great Adventure is having their soft open in Gabagool, New Jersey. And for those who don't know, this new section of that park is filled with several rides and theming from Six Flags America. They moved this one new ride from America to Great Adventure. I think it's kind of one of those standard kind of rides, and they have one at Hershey Park too, but it was one of the newer, probably newest rides that Six Flags America had before its permanent closure. They moved the shark display that was at the water park, Hurricane Harbor. That's there over in Jersey now. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I think this new Shoreline Pier section, I think it looks pretty good. I'm a fan of this. The Jersey Shore. Maybe you're not a fan of the Jersey Shore, but I like the theming and the look of this area. Pretty simple, it's nice and clean, open, big. It's a good place to hang out, because I know they're building this big new purple roller coaster that everybody's like freaking out about, like, oh my God, it's so big. Project Purple, I think people are calling it. But anyway, I think they need like an area that will kind of be open and have a lot of space for people to wait for that ride. I know Raging Cajun is the big ride that they took from America. It's now called Barrels of Fun at Great Adventure. It's still not ready yet, but it's blue. Overall, not much else has been moved or taken down since my last big drone update. Everything is still frozen in time, with Mother Nature slowly taking over here and there. It's still crazy to me to see various Halloween decorations from last October just sitting there, as well as the celebrating 50 plus years display at the front gate. I'm not really sure what was in this spot originally. Maybe one of the carnival games. I know they moved the brand new Gotham City funnel cake stand that it didn't even get a chance to open before the park permanently closed for forever. So it's a giant black funnel cake stand, which, I don't know. They also took down all the signage and branding from the Harley Quinn ride, which makes me think that this ride is probably next to be moved. Not sure where, because Great Adventure already has a ride just like this, except that it has a Wonder Woman skin. And I originally thought they moved the Riddler ride from here to Great Adventure, but the one at Great Adventure is from somewhere else. I don't know. Hollywood Studios, the guy I'm using a lot of footage for this section about, I think he explains where that ride is from. Go check out his video if you haven't already. Again, overall, not much has really been moved or changed. They can't do anything with the big coasters. They're still just chilling. Unfortunately, Batwing will never be saved. That ride is just waiting for a bulldozer. And we actually got a bunch of drone footage of the backstage areas throughout the park. I even see the old Batman Forever Batmobile. It's in the backstage area. I think they used that for the stunt show. I am shocked at the amount of Batman Forever talk in this video. There's also tons of coaster trains from, I think, Superman Ride of Steel, as well as Batwing behind the ride itself in the woods. I think those are the really old trains that they eventually replaced. Not quite sure. But one of the trains is still sitting on the Batwing to this day. Speaking of coasters, I don't know, did anyone see that Coaster Studios, he had his channel hacked? Or I think what actually happened was he gave his information to these hackers, and they tricked him into it, so.
On Saturday, May 30th, Coaster Studios was hacked, and by Monday morning, the channel had been removed from YouTube, and it was gone for 72 hours.
Pretty crazy, pretty upsetting to see. Glad the guy got his channel back, but yeah, that's some scary stuff. Trust me, I know. I've been through stuff like that, and it happened to me in my bank account back in 2020 during the COVID lockdown. Someone tricked me and got my bank account information, and I was so paranoid and I didn't know who to trust, and I was trying to solve the situation. I was afraid to talk to anybody on the phone at my bank. I was like, can I just come into the bank? And they're like, no, we can't, because we're still on lockdown. The whole world's on lockdown. It was a very scary, troubling time. Luckily, I got all the funds back. Everything was fine. But it's just still scary when somebody tricks you and scams you. Just like a couple of goons that were by Six Flags America. So I have an eye for scammers, okay? I know what the deal is, because I get emails from companies like this all the time. Like Coaster Studios, he got tricked by this email that said, "Dear YouTube creator," pretending to be Grammarly, because Coaster Studios was looking for potential sponsorships. I mean, I get emails like this multiple times a week. They always start with, "Dear, please stop vlogging," or "Dear YouTube creator." I'm like, no, that's a scam right there. If you are watching the channel and you want to collaborate and work with me, you would know what my name is.
What the hackers did do besides the stream is they made a bunch of playlists private and they removed the channel icon. I believe that's because these hackers will try to rebrand the accounts to be whatever they want.
If you guys out there watching, if you ever have questions about potential scams, just reach out to me. I'll help you out, okay? Because if it seems like a scam and if it seems a little bit fishy, probably is. When in doubt, peace out. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, drone stuff. Yeah, park still looks, it's sad. It's
heartbreaking to see all this stuff just slowly rotting away. Like, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do with this?
I did want to say something to the hackers. If you're a kid, maybe skip this part. This isn't really appropriate.
Incoaster Studios dropped that big old F-bomb in their video. And I'm not talking about the F-bomb as in friendship bomb. A different type of F.
To the hackers,
Oh God. I went to go turn around the car and I accidentally drove over the piss bottle. Oh no, God. Oh no. Uh-oh, here we go. I moved to another location and there seems to be now a car just sitting there in front of my car. I'm just gonna... Oop, phone's ringing. I can hear them calling somebody on their Bluetooth speaker. I'm just gonna put away my stuff back here, but the camera is rolling. Oh, no, they drove away. It was just a person pulling over to the side of the road to probably call somebody. Ask if the Six Flags is still open. It's not. It's closed a while ago. But yeah, they drove off. Nothing yet. I've been out here for almost an hour and nobody has rode up on me and been like, what are you doing? I don't know. Was it a figment of my imagination? Did I just make up those dudes in my head? I don't even know who to believe anymore. I don't even know if I trust myself. Well, this is unfortunate. I was hoping to have a big, showdown in this video. I was hoping to smoke them out, you know? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Someone would have shown up by now. Last time I was here, they were up on me within the first 15, 20 minutes I was here. So, and I was all over. I've driven up and down this road. I went to another location hoping they'd be like, oh, maybe there's other cameras somewhere watching me. I don't know. I have no clue. One of these days, I'm just gonna drive right down that thing. I mean, there's cars back there. I can see them. They're right at the security gate. I thought for sure somebody would be out by now. We'll say my wonderfully talented anonymous drone pilot, he was having some issues. Sorry, they were having some issues with the drone. It kept losing signal, which is really kind of strange because I don't think we've ever had that problem before. So I wonder if the property owners, Six Flags, I wonder if Six Flags is upping their drone security protocol of some kind, because this thing uses satellites and cell phone towers. I don't know what it uses. Maybe there's some type of, they're zapping some signals out there to be like, no more droning, no more drones. But again, I have a resilient team who is keeping tabs on the Six Flags America situation. Kevin Durant still has not said what the heck he's doing with it. And KD, I need you to get up on that, put some frickin' lotion on, and tell me what you're doing with this property. Don't give me no data centers. Everybody hates data centers right now because, listen, I'm gonna start shooting here, okay? With these data centers, when the AI bubble bursts, what are these companies gonna do when they have, all this just hundreds and thousands of miles of data center real estate? What are they gonna do? Well, we can start collecting data on people, okay? Come on. I don't need a tinfoil hat right now. I'm not crazy. That is for real. Listen to me.
A lot of dump trucks all over the place today. This is peculiar. It's just a little kind of path road. And right over here is Six Flags America. Really want to know what this place is and when it will be open. It's clearly, you know, it's just a road. It's not like a path. Huh. Weird. It says it's like a nature preserve, I think. Welcome to the Beltwoods Natural Environment Area. This land is managed by Sandy Point State Park. I don't want to dox them, but I can see the number, you guys can't. So, unfortunately, I wasn't able to smoke out anybody. I was a terrible bait, apparently. Nobody cares. A bit upset about this. I really was hoping for some type of confrontation today, but obviously I didn't get that. So really there's no crazy updates with Six Flags other than there's a camera right there. They could definitely see me, my car, and the license plate. So I kind of regret doing this. All right, we gotta commit. We gotta do this for the meme of it. I got the hat on. I'm about to blow everybody's mind in this drive-through. How you doing? Thank you. She didn't care. She could not care any less about my wonderful McDonald's hat. You know, I'm repping your stupid brand and I'm giving you free advertisement and publicity on my video. So, you know, I'm not gonna do this anymore. Screw you guys, McDonald's. I will keep the hat though. Thanks, have a good one. No reaction, no reaction to this wonderful, beautiful hat that I'm wearing. This is a, I don't know, it's like a Sprite blueberry and it's got like white stuff on the top of it. I don't know what it is. It's like sweet cream. I had it the other day and it was absolutely delicious. And also it's got a little thing of fries for me. That's a little reward for me.